Hi there, Leo. It's Maria from the Tarot Shop here with your reading for 2026. Please excuse the schoolgirl piece of paper in front of you, and that's purely because I forget as I'm going through, I forget what month I've just mentioned, and this just makes life so much easier for me. Okay, so a couple of things before I get started. I've popped or attached a PDF of the 2026 major transits from astrology, and that's because this is very much a year around moving away. I think the simplest way I can put it is it's power to the people, because Pluto's entered Aquarius, and there are other things that are coming in throughout this year that are going to support that energy. And it's around the fact that there's a global change, which of course will have an impact on all of us because the energy is very strong. And that's around whether things serve us any longer and what is it that I want to do about that. So you take control because it's Aries. So so I've popped those attached. As I always say, I don't know how long this is going to be. It will be as long as it is. If it doesn't resonate, please don't try and make it fit. I'm quite strict about that. The tarot is a tool for reflection, and if it doesn't, then check out your moon or your risings instead. And that can be because you may be operating more from your emotional self this year as opposed to your sun self or your direction. So that's what I say. Also, if you would like to support the channel, there is a buy me a coffee page, and I'll leave the details in it. It's not expected, but gratefully received. It's up to you. Okay, right, let's get started. I've got the Radiant Wise Spirit. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Right, so in January, you're very much concerned around, I think that you are taking charge of, so the devil is the card that distracts us. It's super distracted by lots of shiny, wonderful things in life. The devil is, shocking. It tempts us, So it's all about temptation. And then the judgment is about, I'm going to overcome this. So if you've been in January very much in charge of taking control of that which doesn't serve you, so it's a great energy for the year, but basically you're going to get refocused. And the reason for that is you're getting a calling card. So a wake-up call, if you like, really. And the wake-up call is around the fact that actually you are here to do something amazing. So you are here for a purpose, and it's about your true self. So when the judgment card comes in, Archangel Gabriel comes down, and you can see there in coffins, and he blows his horn and wakes people up and says, listen, you've been living a half life. You have so much potential. This is a beautiful journey through life, and all those kind of lessons. So it's around that you have the opportunity to start really living your life for you and fulfilling your potential. So something in January quite significant here says, stop getting distracted and tempted by other things. Actually, this is where you should be. This is where you feel drawn to. And actually, we're going to give you an opportunity to do it. February is happy ever after. I mean, so a wonderful Valentine's for you there. You've got happy ever after, and you've got the Emperor. Now, the Emperor says, I'm in control. So whatever's happened here, you are really focused on fulfilling your life's path. Now, yeah, that's a happy time around control, around taking control of your life. This can actually also be a very happy time with a significant other or a father. It's about leadership and control. I'm happy, I'm in charge. And that's what happens in February. So in March, there is something here around, you've got the Ten of Swords here, which says you're worrying about something connected to your past. So you've got the card of nostalgia here. March, yeah, there's something that's worrying you around, your home, your family roots. There's a concern there. And it's, maybe letting go and moving away. Or you've got the Intuit there, so you've got the High Priestess as well. So you can see how you all these major cards in. You've not even really got into the year yet. So March is about letting go of something that is from the past that doesn't serve you. And the High Priestess is, again, the same as Judgment. This is about your soul's path, you know, pulling you towards what makes your soul happy. And the High Priestess, she thins the veil between the two worlds. So she, when the High Priestess comes in, you start living a life in the flow. Synchronicity, unexpected phone calls that lead to something. Everything leads somewhere. So expect something to come in here. Very divine intervention, I want to say. So, and it's to do with releasing something from the past, and it's divine intervention. So you've got that going on. And then in April, you're trying to hold on to your finances. So there's something here around you sorting your money out because you're trying to get the balance right. So if you have been overspending, then that's the time that you start to check it all, and you kind of like preserving things. You may even be saving for something, that allows you to get the balance right. I can't believe how many majors you've got already. May, because then it pays off, you see. So in May, so you're squirreling away there, saving for something about the button. And then actually in May, you now have a situation where there is money coming in, and it's with regards to a new skill that you have learnt or are learning that you're able to put out there in the world. So this is, you can expect either a new job opportunity may come in here that's very financially fruitious, or you are creating something that is now good enough to put out there in the world and it's financially viable. It could be that there is money coming in from a loan or a bank or something that's really established that allows you to then put your creation out into the world. And then on June, you're now another major arcana. So in June, you have the Hierophant, which says, I'm giving and receiving knowledge. Okay, so we have the giving and receiving of knowledge for a long-term financial gain. So you can expect some sort of education thing there. So it's around you're educating yourself or you're educating others. If you're teaching, for example, it's teaching something, then it will have a long-term gain financially. So it's not immediate, but it's there. And then in July, you've got the King of Wands, which tells me that you are taking charge of happiness and you are releasing that which no longer serves you. Okay, so you've got, I'm taking control of what I do, because if something doesn't serve you, then you're going to let it go in July. Okay, and that's, I do feel that this is about that you're not good enough beliefs, those kind of things. Okay, and you really need, only you can do that. So if you've got any kind of I'm not good enough, I'm not, doubt, that's the word. If you've got any doubt or you're feel sorrow about something that hasn't come right, then actually you take charge of that then. And then in August, you are charging on ahead with the Knight of Swords. You're moving towards victory. So this doesn't stop you. You keep moving. And you've got the card of victory, which is a wonderful, and it's victory with regards to something you do at work. Oh, and you've got the Ace of Cups. So you have got a brand new emotional beginning in September. Something's coming in. And I think you've been working towards, and I'm going to say how this feels very much like I'm working towards my future, my happiness. And then this new emotional beginning comes in September that causes you to be slightly confused about what it is that you want, you see, because there's quite a lot on offer here. So it's wonderful because you've got this new opportunity, but then you'll be like, I don't really know if I want that now because, you know, I have been working on myself, you know, and working on my own strengths. In October, you're considering a new financial, you see he's holding his money up going, how can I make this work? What will this do? And actually you've come to a conclusion, so a completion here. The World is the card that tells me that everything's come to a nice conclusion here. You're moving into a new chapter. If you're starting your own business, this is all really good. Ah, so we got the star. How lovely. Oh, Leo. Okay, so yeah, and in November you've got the star card, which tells me that you need, you know, you're being guided, and this is happiness. I mean, the star is an amazing card. Um, it's around overcoming and being directed towards. In the old days, you see, they would do the ships and they would follow the North Stars. It would guide them towards where they should be. Okay, and that's, I'm sorry, put another card on that. So yeah, it guides you towards this is the master craftsman. So you've gone from creating it here. This is, I'm just beginning to put it out into the world, and it has some money. And oh my goodness me, you can be guided towards a special place here in November that allows you to financially receive reward for what you've been working on. This is a lovely thing if you want a promotion, for example. And in December, you are doing something alone here. So you've decided that actually I'm going to do my own thing this year. I'm going to do my own Christmas maybe. And you've got the financial side of things here, which says I'm going to be very focused on, I do feel that you want to be quite cautious around spending at Christmas time. That's what you are. It's not, the cards aren't guiding you that. There's very much this energy is coming in. I'm going to be very, I want my money to do something else. So you're going to, and about overcoming things to do because you've got another opportunity coming. Okay, so you're just going to be a little bit cautious with spending, overspending. Oh gosh, I dropped the book there. Okay, so now I'm going to give you, the sun's come out for you. Now I'm going to give you an oracle card. This is a brand new deck that I've just threw the book on the floor. It's called the Hedge Witch Oracle. It's gorgeous. The sun today hasn't decided whether it wants to come out or not, so now it is and it isn't. I hope it hasn't affected the reading too much. Yeah, it's a bit down there, isn't it? Let's pop those up there. Okay. Oh, look. Dream work. So we've got mugwort. I'm just going to pick this book up. Let me just pause the thing to pick the book. Right, okay. So it is, what number is that? 41. Now, I don't know this deck because it's brand new. It's not actually even available for anybody to buy yet. Okay, so we've got 41. I don't want to say how naughty the sun is, but I'm not going to stop reading because this takes me too long and then I have to redo the whole thing again. So just bear with me. Drawing mugwort may be a sign to you you are entering a stage of transformation. Mindfully decide to draw upon the powers of your dreaming mind for guidance and understanding. Oh my goodness me, we'll have some of that. So a very, very, very beautiful year for fruition here. Okay, sorry about the sun coming in there at the last minute, but I wasn't going to redo it. Okay, so that's it. Thanks very much for your time. Hope you've enjoyed that. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will speak to you soon with regards to the monthlies. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.